The time running out. Kyle, another touch. G2 locked down on defense.
5 seconds now with the pass. Caio with another pass guard. Denied by G2. 1 second left. And Jax now with the option. The ball is still high.
It's open. The shot. Denied. Still in the air. Card got the catch. Off the ramp. On the ceiling. Card wants the pass. Chicago's there. No one from Furia will get there in time. And G2 take game 1.
You know what? I'm looking at that last shot from Caio, and I think maybe if you go crossbar, backboard a little bit, keep it open, because they were expecting that shot from Caio. So maybe if you played a little bit different, they could have had a chance. Still a very good game by both teams, I guess.
You guessed.
Yes, I think.
No, I totally understand what you mean. I'm thinking about the one play where Yan had a free ball rolling out to him in the attacking third, but then he pulled off the play, maybe trying to bait G2 out, because G2 had a good read on defense. So you think maybe if we have Card take it up the side wall, we'll catch G2 out on rotation. And it actually did work pretty well to mess up their defensive rotation a little bit. But G2, great goal line defense. And really, the 1-0 Furia got this one looking a little silly, but it does prove that they're able to move the G2 defense when they generate pressure. It's not all G2 playing defense. Furia are able to manipulate things in their favor once they start controlling that boost game. And man, you've been feeling good all week, rocking the Brazil shirt.
Sure. I mean, Gibbs told me yesterday, well, you're not wearing your colors and whatever. Okay, so I got the shirt here. Okay, Gibbs, I got the shirt here.
Great shirt. I need to get one of those.
I'll get it for you.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
We'll do it.
Perfect. But G2 playing exactly how we thought they would. It's that methodical death by 1,000 passes. That midfield game is really something Furia struggled with early on. Mark, I'll ask you, Furia, how do you counter that? Get the midfield team back under your control instead of letting G2 take it.
I think they were thrown off by JNAPS a little bit. JNAPS played,
great game.
Excellent. I can say enough good things about how JNAPS played in that game, but they might have to take JNAPS out a little bit. He was playing very uncontested on the midfield, and I feel that maybe up here, try to be there in his face so he feels the pressure a little bit more. Maybe that can work out for Furia in the future, in the next few games. And I also have to say, they were trying to rotate in a way where they were trying to keep a lot of pressure on the guys on G2, but for some reason they were not able to read the playstyle, G2's playstyle so well. So I think, this first match was one to understand how G2 is going to be defending, basically, and then maybe in the future they can add more pressure to G2's defense.
Thinking back to the last or yesterday when Furia played against K-Corp. K-Corp early on in that series had been pretty solid, especially in the basketball. I thought it might have given us an inkling into what to expect on how Furia would attempt defending against that G2 passing. It didn't really matter. Jacob got even Furia getting in their own heads on the play a little bit, pulling off some miscoms, all three players getting caught in the same area sometimes.
Yep.
So as we head to Aquadome, we'll see what adjustments Furia make, or if G2 will start things off on the right wheel again. Kyle underneath on the 50, gonna get a big start at Furia.
Chicago, JNAPS against the passes. They use the passes every single time. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're attacking, getting clear, any single time. And that's the difference between them and K-Corp. K-Corp would get the pass and then throw it back to the net. These guys, they can make 2, 3, 4 passes. It doesn't matter. I mean, they have time to waste.
And it makes them so dangerous, too, because as soon as they know that Furia are expecting to pass, the demo comes in with save from Chicago. Then they can just boom it away, catch you out over-rotating because you're expecting a passing play. Furia already having to withstand the counterattack. Just turned into map pressure for G2. Chicago in front. The shot goes in. Atomic bullies his way in.
And they had defenders. Furia had defenders on that play. It's just Atomic. He's just so good. He knows how to position. You were talking about it yesterday, how you can create pressure with only positioning your card in a certain way, and that's exactly what Atomic did in that play.
Make your card big enough. Nobody's going to stop you from getting in the net. Here's JNAPS again. Didn't quite get what he wanted, but he was looking for Chicago the whole way. The first minute belongs to G2.
JNaps with the shot. I don't know what happened over there. I mean, Card, he went out. Maybe he was expecting Yanks to get that ball, and then he was trying to, you know, get into early rotation. But nah, man. I mean, when it's these three guys, Atomic, JNaps, Chicago, you can't just rush things. You have to make sure that your teammates actually get the touch.
You gotta get into the third. You gotta prevent G2 from just JNaps just walking into your box. Free. No keys needed. Good Card. Looks around, he's got to let it go. The shot a little high. Yan in the air, denied. JNaps in front, and Kyle with the goal. Furious split the lead.
I love how Kyle was waiting for that ball with nothing on the tag. I mean, he didn't have that much, and I mean, I'll still wait here. I mean, whatever. I need to make sure that if the ball is right in front of the net, I have to be there to make it happen. You call it a Mickey goal before, but they were there to make it happen. So again, this time they took the chance and it paid off.
Hey, let's get something straight here. Look, Mickey goals are sometimes some of the best goals we'll ever get, all right? It's not necessary. Mickey doesn't mean bad.
Okay, gotcha.
not always. Card having to retreat immediately. Chicago took control. Dan had to jump from the goal line to get to that ball. And now Shayna, here he is, free in the third. Almost uncontested. Card drops it down, but it's a free ball for Atomic. Double tap denied by Kaya. Atomic stealing the boost. Chicago getting pumped by Atomic. JNap's gonna bail him out. Give G2 some time. Furia finally get a 50 for Card. Avoids a bump. They would have been a lead. You see Furia, they're really struggling to get back to this ball. Their first touches really aren't the cleanest. They're going right back to G2. They don't have that control, and their boost game has been small pad for a little while there. They finally break out.
Yeah, it's been tough for them to get the clears, but and once they do, G2 seems to be having no problem against the clearance, getting the ball back to the boost. Now it's an open net. Maybe JNaps can get there. Oh no! He wasn't able to get on time, and Yanks nails the second goal for Furia.
What happens on the breakdown here? Atomic tries to get the 50, and JNaps rotating back. I think he went for the midfield boost. You see him sitting on 0, and it pulled him completely out of the rotation. He's thinking, you know, Atomic's there. He's going to get the 50. I'll have time to get back, but no dice there for Atomic and JNaps. Furia tied up.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I don't think he was out of positioning too much. He was expecting his teammates to get, you know, a touch on that ball. Not Yanks that had a free goal.
Up high for G2. Back on offense. It does look a little scary sometimes for Furia on defense. The ball gets lobbed above the backboard, and the touches really aren't perfect. Like, it's not clean defense from Furia, but they're somehow able to wiggle their way out of these tough situations. Even there, Yan has to touch the ball away, but Chicago gets the first chance at it. That's been the difficult part for Furia. They're cut off again in midfield.
JNaps doing his job very, very well in midfield. I gotta say, you know, I always praise Kaya of how good, how smart he is on midfield, but I mean, I have to be honest. I think JNaps is doing a better job on this series so far.
In front, Card. Gonna deny the dunk. Yan throws it back out, but it's back to G2. Atomic tried to bump Kyle. No success. Chicago misses the shot. Yan on the breakout. Back to Kyle. On the catch. Beyond midfield. Kyle. One more touch. Off the board. No shot denied.
Awesome defense by Atomic. Now, JNaps and Chicago trying to get a hold of that ball, trying to get the pass in the center. Atomic now goes about it alone by himself, and no one was there. I mean, I think I understand why that happened, but at the same time, I wish there was someone there to accompany Atomic a little bit on that play, because he did everything by himself, and then no one was there to get the goal.
Chicago last back as Atomic rotates right back for Chicago's pass. And this time getting to one of the 50. As much free space for G2. Furia also constantly having to keep their cameras swiveling for G2. Forgot about Yan! Furia take the lead!
How often do you see a 1v3 workout like this? I mean, 1, 2, and, you know, 3 players from G2. No one can do anything against Yanks, and now Furia has a chance here. I mean, they have to lead for the first time in the series.
So much defensive duty for Furia. But a big breakout play.
Oh no!
Whip! And it's gonna whip for Chicago ties it up.
How do you go, you know, to this whiff after doing an amazing 1v3 play? I don't get it, Yanks. I don't get it.
That's Rocket League.
Oh my God. And the fans love it. The fans love it.
They love it. The G2 chants have been going strong. Furia, when you thought you finally got ahead, it's immediately ripped away from you. The challenge on the 50, win in the corner. Not exactly in position on that second man. Respecting G2's positioning in that respect, which has been quick. Really difficult to get by this. Again, has to get away from the ball. 2 touches, and it just turns into a mess on the rotation when cars just end up bumping into each other. The ball kicks out, and you think that's a dangerous play. But then the player's not ready because he either got bumped or he's trying to read. Where exactly the play's going! Drop down, saves across the corner. Chicago letting Atomic come in. Picard wins the 50. End of regulation. Pop up, back to J-Now. To Chicago! Shot! Oh! Atomic! No good! Card in the air! He's got to get it on the ground. Overtime!
That save was so close. I was ready to go into the game, but no, Guard out of nowhere from the back and getting the save. Watching it with Chicago right now. Guard again with another save, but Chicago's still there. A little bit too hard, and Atomic was not able to control the ball.
The recovery for Card, he had to land and get the next touch because G2 were waiting, hoping he would just lose control just for a second. Kyle, back on the wall, the pass denied by Chicago, getting up in time. And up high, hoping he can contest Atomic, but he can't. Now Card, flipping back, chain out, around the corner. Kyle there, gotta stay on top of the ball. Chicago lies in wait, lobber in front of the box. More pressure onto the Furia half. Atomic. No play here in the corner just yet for G2. Furia, again, letting that ball go back to Card. J now. Over Yan. G2 waiting though as Furia. Pass management working for now. Card gets another save. Atomic stealing the boost out. And allow G2 to stay in.
And finally they were able to get out. And Furia held on for that whole minute because it was all G2. And now Yanks has the chance. Chicago and Janas both on the backboard. And Yanks still able to get something done. Kyle for the pass Card. And now the ball still struggling, still very close to the net. But Chicago was able to get the clear.
It's such a risky pass too because your third man was still rotating back. Now the breakaway. Shot! It's off the bar! It's saved! Diving back, Chicago shot! Denied! Come in from Furia. It's not over, but all of G2, they're rotating back. Card, does he find Yan? Yeah, the
it is! Oh my God! Well, Nails indeed! How? I mean, I was so sure that it was going to be over. G2 was attacking. Furia somehow kept it alive, and then in the end, Janks from the corner was able to get it on an open net because they were so focused. G2 was so focused in attacking that they couldn't make it back in time to defend that ball.
I mean, that shot was ridiculous.
Yes.
That whole play was ridiculous.
Yes.
How much defense were they playing in that OT?
I saw the flag over there. Yeah. I saw the flag over there.
Oh my God. That game got out of hand so many times. But Furia,
7 saves by Card.
Tying it up, like it's such a massive difference to be able to block that shot, get the transition. You're talking about being down 0-2 in the series. Probably having to take a timeout, having to really bear down on your mental game. And it's a completely different makeup now with a 1-1 series score, Tomako.
I gotta take my hat off to King Card right now because the way he defended, I mean, they all did to be honest, but it's so impressive. If you're G2 right now, you're thinking, should I go for that crossboard to that backboard at any time? Because every time the ball hits the backboard and goes